Do 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 do. And now, Kyle Torrance.
One of the deadliest known viruses, Ebola, can have a fatality rate of up to 90%. The infection triggers a severe immune response that damages cells and causes massive internal bleeding. First, the virus attacks the dendrites, the cells that alert the body to infection. By doing this, the virus evades the immune system and begins replicating itself. The infected cells eventually rupture, releasing more virus particles into the body as well as a flood of cytokines, which are molecules that cause fever, inflammation, and blood vessel bursting. Certain white blood cells called neutrophils, which would normally fight the infection, act as a way to carry it throughout the body. After the virus has spread through the body, death is most often attributed to severe blood loss and massive organ failure. The exact origin, locations, and natural habitat, known as the natural reservoir, of the Ebola virus remains unknown. However, on the basis of available evidence and the nature of similar viruses, researchers believe that the virus is zoonotic, or animal borne. This means that it is normally maintained in an animal host that is native to the African continent. Research scientists continue to search for the exact animal host. Initial symptoms include fever, headache, muscle pain, and chills. Later, a person may experience internal bleeding resulting in vomiting or coughing blood. People may also experience pain in the abdomen, chest, joints, or muscles, whole body chills, dehydration, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, malaise, or sweating, gastrointestinal diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, and or vomiting of blood. Also common is the coughing up of blood, severe eye redness, headache, mental confusion, and red spots on the skin.
People become infected with Ebola either through contact with infected animals, usually following butchering, cooking, or eating, or through contact with the bodily fluids or infected humans. Most cases are caused by human-to-human transmission, which occurs when blood or other bodily fluids such as secretions of infected people enters a healthy person's body through broken skin or mucous membranes. Infection can also occur if the broken skin or the mucous membranes of a healthy person comes into contact with items or environments contaminated with bodily fluids from an infected person. And then for a age group, let's see. The fatality rate was 57% for patients under 21, but a whopping 94% for those over 45. And then most cases of Ebola is found in Western Africa, and that's due to the poor conditions such as like lack of health care, unsanitary water, just overall poverty. And then for total cases in the world, there's been 28,616 cases of Ebola in the world and 11,310 deaths due to Ebola.
Ebola is thought to infect people through mucous membranes and open wounds. Once infected, endothelial cells, liver cells, macrophages, monocytes, and dendritic cells are the main target of the infection. Macrophages are the first cells infected with the virus. This infection results in programmed cell death. Other types of white blood cells, such as lymphocytes, also undergo programmed cell death, leading to abnormally low concentration of lymphocytes in the blood. This contributes to the weakened immune response seen in those affected. The white blood cells die from apoptosis. Apoptosis is a naturally occurring process in the body. Millions of cells in the average adult body die every day because of this. But when a person has Ebola, this disease triggers and speeds up this process, causing an unhealthy amount of cell loss.
Do 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 do.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. Did you know that there is currently no FDA-approved vaccine or medicine for the Ebola virus? Currently, symptoms are just treated as they come.
What?
This includes providing IV fluids to balance electrolytes, maintaining oxygen status and blood pressure, treating other infections if they occur. Experimental vaccines and treatments for Ebola are currently under development but have not yet been fully tested for safety or effectiveness.
Damn.
Recovery from Ebola pretty much depends on good supportive care and the patient's immune response. People who recover from the Ebola infection develop antibodies that last for at least 10 years, possibly a lifetime.